Elton Marcass Hall.
When did you find out that you were supposed to go to Barbados?
Well, before, a month or two before.
Okay.
But I didn't know that we were going to travel back, and we would have to leave our passport to travel back, and our voter's ID or some form of ID.
Caller, do you know that you can travel from anywhere in the world back to your home country without an ID?
Don't be jackass point.
No, I mean, I'm not talking.
Because I'm coming home.
Caller,
how are you gonna prove who you say you are?
No, but what I'm saying, if the caller would have gotten a letter from the premier,
He's a jackass,
to say this is such and such a person, or the deputy premier of Navy saying this is such and such a person, and they're traveling back home to their home country, it would suffice as much as an ID, or even from the prime minister of the country or the deputy prime minister. I made the extreme. Okay, I made the extreme comment, caller, by saying that you can travel from anywhere in the world without an ID back to your home country.
Yeah, but how are you gonna prove who you say you are?
But I'm telling you, but it is true, is that you can travel from anywhere in the world back to your home country without an ID. I'm also saying that you, as a person who would have needed an ID to travel back to Nevis, could have done the same with a letter from the deputy premier of Nevis, the premier of Nevis, the prime minister of St. Kitts, and the deputy.
he's a jackass.
I guess the infant can ask the premier to write a letter to say that they're this person, or they're Mr. Toyota. So I can go to Parry and say, Mr. Parry, this is Tim Toyota. Could you write a letter to say that I'm Tim Toyota and sign it, and anybody accepts it? That's what you're saying? That makes no sense. So then anyone can go to Mr. Parry and say, my name is Elton Marcass Hurt, and he also signs it. That is the reason why an infant has a valid passport for travel, because, I mean, anybody can say they're born this time and around this time.
That letter would have allowed you to come back from Barbados, back to Nevis or St. Kitts.
I disagree. Yeah, but how are you gonna prove who you say you are?
He's a jackass. Plain and simple.